Hi, Sam here from Stukin & Walsh. Welcome to your full virtual tour of number 25, the Crescent in Colwall. First, this property has plenty of character. As you can see behind me, it's got this beautiful bay window that you can see to my one-hand side, and we have 3 further bedrooms and a beautifully kept garden to show you. But first, let's talk about the village of Colwall, where we are. So Colwall sits halfway in between Ledbury and Malvern in the area of natural beauty, and as the camera just pans around, you'll show that we are in the Crescent, which is a road just off Walwyn Road, so very accessible, near the train station. All the amenities are within walking distance and beautifully situated, just with fields off to the one-hand side over there. So the property itself, you enter through this gate here, plenty of space to one side for parking, and also you can see you can get in through the workshop there too, into the shed. We have 3 bedrooms to show off to you beyond there, and there's the entrance to the garden through the side gate. So without further ado, let's take a look inside. So stepping into the front of the property here, as we just close the door, you can see we've got the stairs on the right hand side, but just look at the tiles here on the floor, so very beautiful as you come in. Lots of the property is a mix of original tiled flooring and floorboards. As we come through, there are 2 doors, obviously 2 rooms at one stage, the lounge on the left and the dining room to the right, but at some point we're joined together. We've got the original fireplace you can see built into the wall on the one hand side with the mantle over. I'm just giving you now a view out of this gorgeous bay view window into the front garden, which gives you a great view of the Crescent there. Spinning back around, you can see where the original door still is. I'm moving through into the dining room with red tile. You can see the fireplace set into the wall there as well, so a great feature to have. Radiator against the far wall. Moving through, we've got these lovely double doors that can be opened out fully on a day such as this. Built-in storage, again just on the far corner, and just give you another look at those red tiles that go into lovely wooden floorboards there. Just across the hall, found the downstairs loo built under the stairs, so extremely useful to have. And adjacent to that, the kitchen. As you can see, we've got worktops and units in great condition here, plenty of space for white units. The sink overlooks the garden and a gas hob to the right of frame there. Space for the kitchen table next to the radiator. It's very handy to have, but of course we have a full dining room as well. Side window here, looking out onto your parking space, so that gets a lot of light through there. Moving through, you get a great view into your back garden. From the kitchen sink there, you can see the shed and the side gate on the right. Just next to the kitchen door, important to point out, we have a relatively new boiler here. This combination boiler is a Worcester. It's extremely useful to have and very nice to know that this has been recently upgraded on the property. Again, little view out onto the garden there, which we'll show you just later in the video, but first let's take a look upstairs. Upstairs we find ourselves looking through the window on the side of the property, so letting in a lot of light through there. Just looking to the one hand side, we'll walk across the landing and you can find here the bathroom of the property. The principal bathroom features a shower over bath. Got the wash basin there, plenty of space, and also this lovely window, half frosted of course, giving a lot of light and a view to the Crescent out in the front. Moving on from the bathroom, we come to one of 3 bedrooms. This one faces the front, so you've got a good nook in the corner there for wardrobe. You've also got floor to ceiling wardrobes there, Original fireplace, I'm just passing there. And now this also gives you a great view out onto the Crescent too. Plenty of room to fit a double bed, and still got room for furniture that you can see here as well. Moving into the second room, we can see here that we've got lots of space. So this one faces the rear, great head height. You can also see that we've got double built-in wardrobes here, and the fireplace taking centre frame. So another wonderful feature of the age of the property, and a fantastic view out into the garden and across to the Malvern Hills that you can see in the distance there on this day. So extremely clear. A very good far-reaching skyline. Plenty of space for a large enough bed here. And moving just forward, you can see that as I pass through the door frame, actually, I'll just look up and show you that we've got some really good extra head height in here, so it feels nice and airy and spacious. Moving through, we have a further bedroom to show you, so can fit a large wardrobe still. We have a bed tucked under the nook in the side of the building there, and just coming across, I'll show you the view out onto your rear garden there through the window again, so that's again a great view. And I'll just show you finally a square on of the room. Let's now take a look at that lovely garden. So stepping outside now into the garden, you can see there's lots to show you here, so plenty of mixed use cases. And as we take a quick look here, we have a patio just sat out in front of the back door, and just behind me now the camera's just going to pan around and show you that we've got the kitchen window and back door there, and just right of frame double doors that open out. Before we take a look at the rest of the garden, it's important to note that we have a side access here through this gate, and that leads on to your driveway. It's also worth noting here that you have a door, wooden door that leads into the workshop, just a right of frame there. Very handy to have, and also very good to bring things through. Coming through now, we can see that we come up to midsection of the garden, which gets plenty of sun, as you can see, and just to the right you can see the greenhouse and entrance to the workshop, which we'll show you in just a moment. Stepping through, let's take a look at the workshop itself. As you can see with me stood in here, we've got plenty of headspace above in the rafters, and we've also got power and lighting connected as well. Plenty of room for appliances, so plenty of scope with this one. Now let's take a look at the other sections of the garden. So you have ahead of me just this mixed area here with lawn. We've also got the greenhouse, birdhouse, and a shed. So if you were to remove all of those, you can open it fully up. Beyond here we have some mature trees. As you can see, I'm stood now on a lawned area that gets plenty of sun, plenty of shade throughout the day, and just across to my one hand side are some potted plants. Lots of shade with this area, and as you can see, the sun gets a great sweep over the whole garden, so you really are enjoying the sun for much of the day here. And at the back we have an allotted area that could be used for a studio, an additional workshop, or for growing veg. Now, that was your full virtual tour of number 25, the Crescent. So if you did enjoy watching, please do ask for a viewing from our Ledbury office.